So, hello guys, my name is Raj, and today we are going to show you one of our Django project. So, Django, which is basically a backend framework. So, the project is Nirma-University Academic Management. So, this project we have created for our innovative assignment of application development framework. And my group partners are here, Sahil and Jill. Guys, can you say hello?
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. So, let's start. As we know that a college consists of a different department, such as course department, fee management, library, event management, etc. Nowadays, application and uses of information technologies is increased as compared to before. Each of these individual department has its own computer system to do their own functionalities. By having one main system, they can interact with each other from their respected system by having valid user ID and password. So the objective of this college management system is to allow the administrator of any organization the ability to edit and find out the personal details of a student and allows the student to keep up to date his profile. It will also facilitate keeping all the records of students such as their ID, name, mailing address, phone number, date of birth, etc. So all the information about a student will be available in a few seconds. Overall, it will make student information an easier job for the administrator and the student of any organization. The main purpose of this project is to illustrate the requirements of the project College Information Management System and is intended to help any organization to maintain and manage personal data. It is comprehensive project developed from a ground up to fulfill the need of college as they guide their students. This integrated information management system connects daily operation in the college environment, ranging from attendance management to communicational means among the students and teachers, right? This reduces data errors and ensure that information is always up to date throughout the college. It provides a single source of data uh, repository for streamlining your process and for all reporting purpose. It has a simple user interface and is intuitive. This ensures that the users spend less time in learning the system and hence increase their productivity. Efficient security features provide data privacy and hence increase their productivity. So now we will directly jump to models.py file, which will be explained by my friend Jill. So Jill, can you take this from here?
Hi, my name is Zil Patel. Now we will discuss about models.py file. So there are basically user model. So we have used a user abstract model, which is used to add additional field for user database. Another one is department. So in department model, there is ID and name. Another one is course. So basically there are hierarchical model, like first of all on the top of floor there will be a department, and department has three child, like one is course, another one is uh, a class, and third one is teacher. And a class have one child which is student, so student belongs to one class and one class belongs to one department. So that's the hierarchical order. After that, another one is course. So course has department, as we have mentioned previously. Course is a child of department. Another one is ID of course, name of course, short name of course. Another one is class. Class belongs to one department, and a student belongs to one class. So a class is a child of department. So another one is ID of class, section of that class, and semester of class. Another model is a student model. So in the student model, there will be a unique ID of particular student. After that, sex, another one is date of birth and student name, and student belongs to one class. So that class, that student belongs to which class. Another model is teacher model. So in the teacher model, there will be teacher name, teacher ID, after that gender of that teacher and date of birth, and which teacher belongs to which department. So there will be another, as we have mentioned, teacher belongs to one department. After that, another one is assign. So assign is the combination of three things. One is class, another one is course, and third one is teacher. So it's helpful to create one timetable, because if we want to create timetable, so we have to implement one assigned model. So with the help of that model, we can create a timetable with the help of that assigned model that we have previously explained, plus a period, means 9 to 9:50, 10 to 11, like that, and day of week like Monday to Saturday, like that. And another one is attendance model. With the help of that model, we can create all the attendance of student, like which student has how much attendance of which course. So with the combination of this attendance model, we can create attendance total. So attendance total model is has three things, like first one is attendance model plus course, and another one is student. So next part will be execute by Sahil Patel.
Hello, my name is Sahil Patel, roll number 19 BC 194, and I'm going to start with the execution. So as you can see, the server is already running. So let's jump directly to the application. So here you can see. So as Jill has explained that department model is at the top of the hierarchy. So first of all, we need to create some. We need to add some data into that model. So we'll go to the admin panel. So this admin panel functionalities implements the core module, like creating departments, creating classes, courses, and all that. And in GUI, as you have seen, that only student and teacher can be added from there. So first of all, we'll create one department. So let's add department ID here. Science. And as we are saving the department, here you can see that there is a option to add another class that we'll be using later. As now we have created a department, so we'll add some courses that are offered by that department. So computer science offers, let's say, CS101. Course name is computer fundamental, and short name is CF. Let's add another course by the same department, IDCS 102. Let's see, programming and CP. So now we've added two courses that are offered by the computer science department. Now we'll add some classes. So classes also belong to the department. Let's say class ID is 10 and 101. It belongs to computer science department for section A, SAM 1. And here you can see there is an option to add student that will be adding later. Let's add one more class. 02 belongs to computer science, section B, SAM 1. Okay. So now we have created department, courses, and classes. And to add student and teacher, we'll go to admin GUI that was showing earlier on the screen. So here's the GUI. So we'll add a student. So here, first of all, we'll add a student in computer science SAM 1 section A class, student ID, let's say 19 BCE 001. Name is, let's say, Raj Patel. We'll be using the name of our group partner. And the date of birth. So we'll add a dummy date. 2000. So as you can see, the date is 1/1/2000. The name is Raj Patel, and submit. Why I'm showing you this information is because when we'll check the views.py file that belongs to this. So let me go to the URLs. So in the URLs, this add teacher and add student URL refers to this add student and add teacher class. So we have added a student here. So when we go to add student, it adds first name underscore and last 2 digit of USN as a user ID. The same is done with the teacher. So let me add one teacher. Let's say teacher ID CS01. Name is we'll be using David Sir's name. Computer science department. So a faculty works under the department. So there is a department that we've selected. Now the date, we'll be using dummy date. Let's say 1990, 1/1/1990. So once I submit, the data will be saved. And once again, let's go to, this was add student class, and this is add teacher view. So now, as you can see, that username and password are created in this manner, that first name plus underscore plus unique ID of teacher. And in the case of student, it's last 2 digit of USN number, unique student number. And password is the same for both of them, first name underscore and year of birth. So when we create student or teacher, the two objects are created. One object is of user object, which creates a user, and another is for teacher and student respectively, as you can see in the views. So now we have created student and teacher too. Let me add one more student to the another section. Let's say it belongs to section A. It's 19 C 00 to G Mir, and we'll be entering the same date so that it will be easier for us to remember. For example purpose, 2001. So now we have added two students, one in section A and one in section D class. So once again, we'll go to admin tab. So now when we'll open classes, here you can see that in N101 section A, SAM1 class, Raj Patel is listed, and in section 2, Jail is listed. And that is done through views in here. Okay. So now we'll assign a faculty to a course and class, and for assigned to work, we first need to add attendance ranges. So from which range the attendance is going to be calculated. So we'll add, let's say 2 months from October to December 31st. So attendance will be calculated in that range only. So once I'll add the attendance range, then I can assign a faculty to a course and assign them class. So these three are binded together in this assigned class. So first of all, I'll select a class ID, which is let's say N101. Course taught in that class is computer fundamentals and is taught by David. Okay. And the lecture time will be, let's say 9:30 to 10:30 in every Monday, and 12:40, 2:30 to 3:30, let's say, on every Thursday. So as you can see that we have binded David Vyas sir to a computer fundamental course for computer science section 1A class, and let's add another assign where we'll be choosing this second class, section B's class, and in here C programming will be taught by David Vyas sir. And for this, lecture timing will be, let's say Tuesday 11 to 11:50 and 3:30 to 4:30 on every Friday, and we'll save it. So as you can see, the two assigns are created, and once we go to attendance class, so all this attendance are created from the assigned class only. So this will be seen in the GUI part of the teacher and student that I'm gonna show you right now. Let me log out first from the admin panel. Now we have created two students, Raj and Jill. So we'll be entering in 01 and password will be Raj underscore. So as you can see, we have entered in the student account, and student account there are only three things available: attendance, marks, and timetable can be seen. So once attendance panel is opened, so here you can see that this student is listed in this course. And once we open the course, so student has no attendance because attendance is not assigned by this faculty. Marks marks are not assigned yet, and timetable. So as you can see that this student is listed in N101 class. So in that class course CS101 is taught by Devat Vyas sir, as we have added. So the timetable is created accordingly, and we have added two periods, one on Monday and one on Thursday. So accordingly the timetable is created automatically. So now we'll log out from this and we'll log in from teacher's account. 301 from that formula that we have just shown. So once we enter here, the same panel will be opened. So Devat Vyas is teaching two subjects, computer fundamental and C programming, two different class. The first one is section A and another is section B class. So once I'll go to enter attendance, so here you can see that from November 28 to October 3, the date range in which the lectures are created are here. So once I'll mark the attendance, let's say Raj is present here, and in this class he is absent, and we'll do the same for the second class. So only one student is listed here for example purpose. Let's say is present in both the class.
We can also cancel the class.
Yeah, if you cancel the class, that class is cancelled, as you can see here. Now for the marks part, the faculty can add the marks here. Let's say for internal tests there are total 20 marks and he got 15 out of 20, and will submit. And let's say for this semester and exam we got 90 out of 100. Once again, for another class, let's say there is only one student and he got 20 marks out of 20. Let's say for event 2 got 15 out of 20. So we have the standard marks. These changes will be shown in the students menu accordingly. But first let's see the timetable of the faculty. So as this faculty is teaching two class and see two courses, CS101 and 102, in two different classes, and we have set two lectures of each classes. So there are 4 slots that are filled. So first of all 9:30 to 10:30 and 101 computer fundamentals, and the same course on 2:30 to 3:30 on Thursday, and the second course is set accordingly, that as we have assigned in the assigned class. Thus the timetable is created here automatically too, and the student reports can be generated about, and in report two things are there: attendance and CIE, cumulative score of a student. And this report is generated class wise. So once I'm opening the class, here you can see the student and his report. So now we'll log out from here and we'll log in from the student's account once again. So here you can see that we entered from the student account. Now you can see that out of 2 lectures, Raj was present in 1 and absent in other. So that's why attendance is 50%, and only 2 classes were there to attend, and he attended 1 class. So according to the present and absence given by the faculty, the attendance is listed here. Marks, so he got 15 in internals and 19 SWA, as I've said. And timetable is already checked out. So that was all about the GUI part. Now I'll explain the code little bit. like URL and views, how they are connected. So these two we have seen. Now there are views separated. I've separated with space, like these are all the student views and these are all the teacher views. So there are more functionalities given in the teachers, obviously. So now this student views are all present in this view file. So as we go to the attendance file, attendance view, so here's the attendance. So if I explain this one, so as you can see that first of all, it gets student from student model, you get the student object from the unique student ID that we give while creating the student, and then it gets that assign object that this student to which class this student is assigned. As we know that student is a child of class. So class ID from the student we can get using student object dot class ID, and from that class ID we are getting the assigned class. And once assign is we get the assigned list. So from that for each class in which the student is listed, we get attendance total. From this class we get attendance total, and when everything's fine, so it returns the info.attendance HTML page with this attendance list context. So from in that HTML page, if I show you, this is the HTML page. So with that context, this page is created automatically. So first of all, this extends the base.html in which the basic HTML code is written that renders in every page. Then we start the content block, and here we are checking the condition. And after that, we are creating one form. And in that form, you can see that we are first of all printing the department name. And then here you can see that in student set, we are printing the name of the set. And then here you can see that we are giving present or absent accordingly as given in the given by the attendance. So that was one exemplar view that I've explained for the student. And let me explain one from teacher. So let's say this which one? Let's say this student attendance from, let's say this marks one, student marks from the teacher. So this student marks uh, student at teacher. So here these are all related to marks. These all 3-4 views function are related to marks only. Let me explain. So here where is that? Let me go to it again. So in the student marks, so they are starting from here. So first of all, it gets the marks. There is a one mark list view. So accordingly, a URL is there. So in the marks list, first of all, from the assign ID, we get the object. And once object is assigned, then from the marks class, we get the object and render the HTML with the marks context that saved in m_list. And in the marks entry, we first get the object from the marks class, and from that object we use this assign object to use to get the class ID, and from that class ID we set the context as assign and class and this variable here, and then we call the marks entry HTML with the same context. And in the marks confirm, we get the object from the marks class. This MC is a marks classes object, and from that we get the assign. And from that assign, we know that assign contains 3 details: course, class ID, and teacher ID. So from that we are getting these 2 details: course ID, course and class ID. And once we have course and class ID, uh, we are uh, uh, looping in the student of that class. Let here you can say cl dot class student set, class dot student set. So class contains students, so we are looping in students, and for each student we are requesting marks of that student, and we are requesting course of that student, and we are requesting once again from that student course we are requesting mark set from that student, and we are saving it saving all that marks in in this marks class. And after saving we are returning the http response redirect. That means we are redirecting to the another page, which is tmarks list, which argument assign id. So that was exemplar view, and there are so many views here. So all these are uh, all these are just uh, doing some work that we have just explained. So that was all from our side. I guess we are done here. Thank you.